Welcome to Worldwide Weddings TV, hosted by Miss Jennifer Janae Rabe of Ask Janae Today. You're definitely in good hands. A seasoned and professional host and certified wedding specialist. Definitely the industry's best. Watch out for our weekly episodes. You'll be excited to watch them all. This is where you can have fun while learning how to plan your special day. Brought to you by Worldwide Weddings PH, helping Filipino brides and grooms around the world. Welcome to Worldwide Weddings TV, hosted by Miss Jennifer Janae Rabe of Ask Janae Today. You're definitely in good hands. A seasoned and professional host and certified wedding specialist. Definitely the industry's best. Watch out for our weekly episodes. You'll be excited to watch them all. This is where you can have fun while learning how to plan your special day. Brought to you by Worldwide Weddings PH, helping Filipino brides and grooms around the world.
welcome to Worldwide Weddings TV, the online TV show of Worldwide Weddings PH. Of course, my name is Janae Rabe, professional host and certified wedding specialist of AJT Events Management, also known as hashtag Ask Janae Today. So here in Worldwide Weddings TV, we feature different wedding experts, and lahat ng mga experts natin ay galing sa iba't ibang parts ng Pilipinas. So nationwide po tayo. What we do is we learn wedding planning while also having fun. So tonight's episode is brought to you by Adja Deliveries. More than just deliveries, a delivery concierge. Of course, BNI Supreme, the most successful business referral organization of its type in the world. VirtualExpo.ph, Anilao Awari Bay, wheninmanila.com, and of course, brideworthy.com. Ayan, so brideworthy.com. So hello Philippines and hello world. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. This is our 17th episode. Wow, 17th. So if it's your first time to be watching us, it only means that you have 16 more episodes to learn from. You can go ahead and watch it over at our Facebook page or over at our YouTube channel. So if you are a Filipino and you are planning to get married in the Philippines, then you are in the right place. We are the place where you get to learn about planning. Okay, so let's do a time check. So Singapore right now is 9 o'clock p.m. UAE 5 o'clock, UK 1 o'clock, US 8 a.m., Australia 12 midnight. Idagdag ko na din Paris, 3 o'clock. Yes. Of course, this show is in alignment with the ongoing bridal fair that we have right now, and magkakaroon tayo ng virtual wedding expo. Abangan niyo po yan July 30, 31, and August 1. Yun yung pinakamalaking pasabog natin dahil doon na magkakaroon ng mga big raffle and mga other exciting activities. Okay, so sa lahat ng ating mga viewers, comment down below, because when you watch and tag and share, you get a chance to win 150 pesos load. Ganun lang siya kasimple. You just have to watch. So tonight, we have a wedding expert, and our wedding expert is the head event stylist and owner of Grandeur by Brian Andrew Event Stylist. So, pangalan pa lang, parang engrande na talaga. So, ladies and gentlemen, no other than Mr. Brian Andrew Moscoso. Ayan, our wedding expert from DAVAO. So, bago natin ipasok si Sir Brian on stage, why don't we see some of his sample works? Okay, I'm excited to see this. So, everyone, let's watch this. Wow. Just wow. Wow, soon to weds. Did you see that? Okay. Why don't we bring in our amazing guest, our wedding expert, head event stylist of grandeur talaga naman. Grandeur talaga. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian Andrew Moscoso.
Hi. Good evening, everybody.
Hi.
Good evening,
Yes, good evening.
everyone. Thank
Hello,
you, Miss
Brian.
Janae.
Grabe. I'm so happy to have you on our show. And, I think that our soon to weds are in for a treat because tonight we will learn a lot from you. But before that,
Yeah.
Brian, batiin mo muna yung mga followers mo. Alam ko marami ka mga followers dyan sa Davao. Ayan,
Yes.
batiin mo muna sila sa
Right.
ano bang
So,
language ng
thank
ano na nga
you.
ba sa Davao? Bisaya ba?
Oh yeah, combination of
Okay.
Bisaya and Tagalog. Hello,
Okay.
everybody. Hello to nagpapabati si Miss Trixie Tan. Hello, and her team. Si Marian, si Summer, and hello to Amanda, and also my suppliers. Hello team. Kamusta? And my own team of my styling. Hello everybody. I know you're watching. And sa mga taga Davao nga nagtanaw karon, maayong gabi sa inyo ha. O salamat sa pagtanaw.
Yon.
Ayan.
Okay, so mukhang may natutunan ako. Salamat sa pagtanaw. Ibig sabihin, salamat sa pagnood.
Yes, oo.
Yes. Oh, di may
Yes
alam
po.
na ako. Sunod sasabihin ko, salamat sa pagtanaw. Yes. Ayan, so we saw that beautiful video, no? Was this like a highlight, parang set up, or was it an actual wedding?
It is an actual wedding.
Okay.
Depende kasi yan siya on the themes. Yun siya, it happened na ang theme namin was classic greenery. Medyo
Ah.
nilagyan lang namin ng medyo thematic na mood. So, I made it all black para ang
Mhm.
focus niya is on the decors and para mag-highlight din yung presidential area, mag-highlight din ng
Oo.
stage. So, and
Oo.
especially yung couple sa gitna. So, in that
Yan.
way, medyo may mood ang yung ano natin, ang wedding reception. So,
Oo.
that's part of the theme
Ayan.
of the wedding.
So, part of the theme siya. So, kaya pala parang
Yeah.
talagang angat na angat because in the background, it's all black.
Yes, oo.
Yeah, that's why. Okay. So, na-advance na ako sa mga questions, di ba? Kasi, syempre, yung ganda, di ba? So, okay. So, Brian, I know that you have a lot to share to everyone, but just as any other wedding expert that we've had on the show, we always want to find out how you got started. Because we have, parang, when you tell your story, kasi we get an insight kung ano yung
Yes.
inspiration mo, yung like, how did this came about, ayan. So, can you tell us, how did you start as an event stylist?
Well, actually, my family ran a catering business before, nung maliit pa ako. So, the business actually ran for 25 years na. And then, it happened na we transferred to Cebu. So, after that, I went abroad. And then when I got back at 2016, 2016, that's where I had my in-house stylist ako in Davao Christmas Mansion. So basically, we built the Christmas Mansion itself. So isa siyang malaking bahay na pinuno namin ng Christmas decors and we opened it publicly. So parang medyo na highlight siya na features, mikat. So doon medyo lumakas na kaya naman pala mag-styling. So it happened na binuksan namin ng function halls, ginawa naming hotel yung bahay, and then it ran until now. So naging in-house stylist ako doon until 2018 when I separated from them. So nagtayo ako ng sariling company and that's where Grandeur started. So we started 2018. And then, nagsarili na ako ng event stylist. Though, I also offer wedding planning, wedding coordination. Somehow, yung focus ko is still on event styling. And then, until now, we still continue the services. Yung services namin medyo expanded na. I also have special services for food styling, debut styling, prenup, pre-debut styling. We also have pet styling and personal styling as well. So we have a specific service na um, yung styling isa sa whole. So basically, I watch the details on every design of the wedding, from wedding gown, from the wedding cake, from the reception, the ceremony. So everything, anything that involves design, I also check those areas. Sorry.
So parang parang sa pag-explain mo, no, hindi na lang basta event styling. Like
Yeah,
anything that involves styling, even you mentioned
correct.
prenup
It
styling. May narinig ako sinabi mo
correct.
pet styling.
Yes, we also kasi ang pet natin ginagawa nating groomsmen, ginagawang bridesmaid sometimes.
Ah,
Meron
yeah.
namang yung mga preggy na dog, ginagawa namin ng pet maternity shoot.
Oh my
So I style for a specific area, and then ginagawa namin yung pets nila ng
Parang
specific
sila
area
yung
for shoot.
bida. Oo,
Yun, yeah. So
ganyan.
sila naman. Oo.
Ang galing naman. Okay, so talagang your creativity was applied. Natuwa ako sa sinabi mo, Brian, that your family had a catering business. Actually, my family's business is catering as well.
Ah,
So, going on 30
yeah.
plus years. So, that's why, di ba?
True.
Pero hindi ko naisip maging stylist. Hindi ako ganun ka-creative. Kagaya mo. Pero hosting, yun naman ako hosting. Yeah. So, doon
Yun.
ako bumongga sa hosting. So, okay. So, dahil marami kang nabanggit na word na styling, no? So, noong una namang panahon, I remember when I was handling yung catering business ng parents ko, wala namang stylist kasi yung nagde-decor, yung caterer naman mismo, di ba?
Right.
So to some
Correct.
people, the word styling, event stylist, might be a new term. So maybe I think it's good na we define that. Let's explain what is event styling and what does an event stylist do. I think that's a very important question.
Yes. Actually, dati kasi, florist ang usually hina-hire for specific designs, especially na pag mag-arrange ng function halls, mag-arrange ng ceremony, mag-decor ng reception. So, but for now, event stylist is actually doing a specific work on the details. So basically, we work hand in hand with the wedding planners kasi sometimes there are planners naman na they do have services which involves styling. And then we actually focuses on the details and the designs of the wedding. So yun yung tinitingnan namin na in a wedding, for the wedding planners, isa rin pinagkaiba namin is actually the planners focuses on the details of and the suppliers of a wedding event. Kami naman, we focus on the details on the wedding. So we check on the presidential table, lahat pa kompleto. Do we have a gold cutleries? Do we have pink table napkins? Ang centerpiece ba natin are fresh specific flowers, or the bouquet, are they dried or semi-dried, or meron bang specific flowers that is followed according sa plan ni bride. So yung bridal car natin will be the same, and the ceremony, are the aisles look exactly what are the ideal aisles na binigay ni bride. So basically, ang event stylist is focusing on the details of the wedding. So we actually bring the wedding event closer to perfection. So we bridge the gap between the ideal plan and the reality. So kami yung parang genie kumbaga na uh, we bring what you wish into a reality na gawin naming totoo. So usually kami as a design, we do the style. So kami yung parang your wish is my command, kumbaga, for the couples. Kasi what usually happens is that yung couple magbigay ng specific details sa wedding planners or sa coordinators, And the wedding planners and the coordinators, parang pinapasa nila sa florist or specific supplier to do the decors. We event stylists not only give decorations, we do not we do not just set up a specific area. Somehow we oversee everything. So
Mhm.
kami yung parang nag-oversee on every supplier na is the wedding gown specifically approved by the bride, or usually kasi what happens is that may pinapakita si bride, si couple, na ideal designs or styles for their wedding details. Now, we are the ones who is checking if it is followed or somehow,
Right.
kasi it might be possible
Nag-a-align.
na yes,
Oo.
true. Sometimes kasi it might be possible na their ideas is too expensive for them. So what
Mhm.
we do is we give options, we give
Mhm.
alternatives, we also
Mhm.
give other ideas, yung mga concepts namin, para lang at
Mhm.
least mapalapit doon sa concept and sa ideals din nila. So
Mhm.
in that way, we make the bride happy, we make the couple happy, as well as the success, yung success ng event, ng wedding is very possible. So
Right.
yeah, I think that's the role of the wedding
I
stylist.
think
Medyo
maganda din yung
specific.
point na sinabi mo na what's this, yung kayo yung nagme-make sure na matutupad yung buong overall style. Kasi baka minsan
Yeah,
din yung mga bride na pa, uy, gusto ko din ng ganito, gusto ko ng ganito, ganyan. Tapos hindi na siya match, 'di ba? Then you can
correct.
give that insight na okay, yung concept mo hindi siya match dito. Vintage yan, modern yung concept natin or vice versa.
Totoo.
Something like that, ganyan. Okay, very good. So, with that, why do you think couples need an event stylist?
If the couple is more specific on the designs, that's the time that you will need an event stylist. Kasi there are couples naman na what is more important is the ceremony. Ang mas importante sa kanila ang makasal. So they are not specific on the details of the cake. They are not specific on the details of the wedding reception. As long as meron silang reception, as long as meron silang ceremony, or meron silang aisle na lalakaran, it's okay for them. Somehow, there are couples na mas specific sila na ang kasal is parang once in a lifetime lang. So why not na gawin kung special? Kung possible naman or kaya naman ng budget, why not na lang i-customize ko siya? Or mas gusto ko yung kasal ni celebrity ganito. So perhaps I can try ganito, ganyan. So
Mhm.
that on that area, we make the idea of the couple na possible na yeah, why not? Uh,
Mhm.
yung simple wedding usually, yung simple wedding ideas ng couple, ini-expand namin into something na more genuine, more unique, paminsan more
Mhm.
creative. So at
Mhm.
least naman na ini-emphasize namin or we amplify the ideas of the couple na possible naman, ma'am, na
Mhm.
mapaganda natin yung wedding. Kasi naman on our job, or I mean sa role namin, kami yung actually nagpapaganda ng details. So
Mhm.
yung idea nila na very simple lang, if they want a simple wedding, pwede kami gumawa ng minimal style or minimalist na wedding, which is
Mhm.
presentable pa rin. We
Mhm.
can also do grand weddings. We can do big weddings, pero we amplify the ideas of the couple. Now, it is actually possible, ma'am, na we can perhaps put some like this or put like that para naman maging mas grand or mas nice ang wedding ninyo. In a way na medyo na almost wala kayong expenses na ilalabas. So we make the possibility na mas gumanda pa ang weddings. Either simple lang siya, intimate, or kahit pa grand wedding, big weddings. So yun yung usually reasons kung bakit some of the couples still prefer to have an event stylist, because they prefer the details of the design. They still prefer to have their wedding more eccentric, more specific on some sa styles, sa details, sa cake especially, sa designs, sa designs ng car, sa prenup shoots. So meron silang specifications. Each client has preference. So doon kami
Mhm.
pumapasok. Ano ba ang
Mhm.
preference ng client? Ibigay natin ang preference ng client in a way na presentable siya. So,
Na-imagine ko na lang, no?
yeah.
Na-imagine kita, parang yung standard mo ng maganda, ibang level. So siguro pag
Thank you.
lumalabas ka, tapos yung pagtingin mo, ay, tsaka. Ay, tsaka. Na-imagine ko lang,
Totoo.
sa loob, sa isip mo lang. Di ba? Parang,
Actually, it seems funny, no? Pero totoo, alam mo, sinasabihan ko talaga most likely ang client kasi ayaw ko din naman talaga na ang client natin lalabas na parang pangit din on
yes,
public.
oo, di
So,
ba?
yun yung role namin. Doon kami
Yeah.
pumapasok. We make
I
sure
guess,
that everything that the client pays is good or
looks
better,
good.
actually. Kung
Yeah.
kaya
Siguro
best, good.
kunwari nasa event ka, no? Parang dinesign mo na yung lugar. Tapos kunwari may mga suppliers, papasok kasi yung mga suppliers, yung mga uniform nila, tsaka, or para silang ano lang. Siguro mamaya sasabi mo, pakisabihan yung mga staff doon, kailangan lang mag-change attire. Na-imagine. Alam mo kasi, parang ina-explain mo kasi na it's not just the part na ginawa mo
Correct.
di ba? Parang it's the whole wedding. Like, that's
Totoo.
your part, di ba? As an event
Remember,
stylist.
yung ipalagay natin sa isang wedding, we have 100 guests, 150 guests. Tell me if I'm wrong na ipalagay natin merong 5 dyan, that the only thing that they will do is just check the details of your wedding. They will check the food, they will check the wedding gown, they will check the wedding cake, di
Yes.
ba?
Oh,
So yun yung
yes.
iniiwasan din natin. To have a bad impression everybody. I know we cannot please everybody, but somehow we are still trying to make a wedding perfect.
Make the best. Yeah,
So,
make the best.
so at least
Yes.
naman, we can make our
Mm.
clients happy, we can make our suppliers happy because their wedding is
Yes.
successful. So everybody is
Correct.
happy after the wedding.
Correct. Yes. So, ayan narinig nyo na. Kaya, kailangan ng event stylist. Okay, so, some questions. Okay, wait lang. Basahin ko muna to. May nakasulat dito, si Miss Maria Juliet. You continue to be an inspiration. Wow!
Thank
Dami fans
you.
talaga. Brian Andrew, pa-autograph me nila 8 Ses and Irish. Wow,
Yes,
pa-autograph.
sure. Thank you.
Okay, so here's the next question that I have. So, alam na natin ngayon kung anong role ng event stylist and why it's important. So, ano nga ba ang trend ngayon in wedding styling? What is the trend now in wedding styling?
Ang trend ngayon is actually micro weddings. It's because of the restriction sometimes. Hindi iwasan natin ng masyado maraming tao. It's because 'di ba, pandemic ngayon, and we understand na medyo limit lang talaga dapat ang socialization. We understand that, but somehow wedding is still a wedding. Whatever the situation is, you cannot stop the wedding, you cannot stop the marriage of a person. Yung kanila lang is that kakasal sila once in a lifetime. Perhaps they can hope for a better wedding, a good wedding, and a successful one. So basically, ang trend ngayon is actually micro weddings, we call. Small weddings, intimate weddings. The celebrities done that kahit pa before pandemic, yung kaunti lang ang wedding, kaunti lang ang guest, somehow the wedding details is superb. Maganda ang cake, maganda ang styling, maganda ang design, maganda ang gown, maganda ang bouquet. Everything is maganda, but the guest is just limited. 25, 20, sometimes 15. So, it is very applicable nowadays na pandemic. Dito sa Davao, we have restrictions na 20 and 25, 20 guests are only allowed in a wedding. Kaya medyo hit sa amin ang intimate weddings. Somehow, it doesn't mean na intimate wedding siya. We cannot provide you a good wedding, a nice wedding reception. It doesn't mean na we cannot provide you a good wedding aisle. We still give the best out of us. So the creativity is there. We actually had a big wedding design for only 20 packs. So marami pa ring couples ang preferred nila na malaki ang wedding somehow on a very limited people.
Mhm.
Sa Cebu, we also have micro weddings. Maganda rin sa Cebu kasi maganda ang beaches doon, maganda ang view, merong mountain top. The same as Boracay. And meron din dito sa part sa Mindanao na mountain top, sunrise weddings. So ideally ang micro weddings on that perception kasi you cannot actually bring a 100 packs people going to the mountain top to celebrate the wedding with you. Somehow they choose specific people like family and close friends, 25 packs, and then bring them to mountain top or beach or outside Davao. So para at least naman medyo memorable, medyo unique actually.
Mhm. Yeah.
And medyo memorable ang wedding nila on a specific
Mhm.
number of people. Somehow
Mhm.
it doesn't give the fact na pangit na kaagad, malayo, so hindi namin pwedeng ayusan ng maganda. So it's still there.
Mhm.
We need
Mhm.
to style the location, we need to style the venue, kahit pa
Mhm.
isang tao or dalawang tao lang yan siya. Actually, on
Mhm.
December, we have booked clients na 5 lang ang guest, 10 lang
Wow.
guest.
Pero yung
So
decoration niya is still the same.
decoration, ang
Yeah.
decoration namin is still the whole ballroom.
Nice.
So yun yung medyo trend ngayon, which is
Mm-mm.
medyo in
Yeah.
demand.
In
For
demand,
the
yeah.
reason na konti lang ang guest because of the season na
Mhm.
safer sila, and then medyo may difference din sa budget. So budget will
Mhm.
be lesser. That's true. Somehow
Mhm.
you have the constraints of not inviting everybody. So yun
Mhm.
yung mga pros and cons din nun. Somehow the
Mhm.
totality of it will still depend on the couple kung ano yung preference nila. So you want a very romantic and memorable wedding, let's go for
Mhm.
intimate wedding. So
Yes.
you don't want the burden to choose from whoever you want to invite is to, let's have a big wedding. So
Mhm.
nandun din yun siya.
Right. Alam mo, totoo yan, nakakita ako or several na nakita ko ng mga artista na parang 10 guests lang sila, beach wedding, pero yung setup is still the same. So, all right. Okay. Next question. Ito na, maraming nagtatanong na to. Maraming nagtatanong nito. Ito talaga. Most important question. Magkano? Magkano ang usual range if a couple wants to hire an event stylist? Kasi nga, yun ang pinag-usapan natin kanina, di ba? Na kahit 10 guests or 30 guests or 100 guests, parang you still decorate the whole ballroom. So, it's not dependent on the number of people, but more on the, I guess, the theme and then the size, di ba?
Yeah,
Of the space.
correct.
So, the question is, what is the usual range if a couple wants to hire an event stylist? Huwag mo kami masyadong biglayin, ha? Baka
Na,
mag-uwi ano yung mga suits natin.
na Well, actually, it will always depend. Somehow the range will start from 35,000. Siguro the minimalist weddings that we have is parang it starts from 35,000 to 250,000. It will always depend kasi we have different series of meetings after.
Mhm.
We will have a specific detailing, the details
Mhm.
for your presidential, the details for your stage, the details for your
Mhm.
ceremony, ano bang
Mhm.
isusuot ano bang gagamitin ni bride for the bouquet, are we going to go for the local flowers, are we going to go for the imported flowers? So what we
Mhm.
usually do, we give the freedom of customization.
Mhm.
Hihingi namin ang ideal na setup or ideal na designs from client, and then that's a time na bigyan ko sila ng quotation. So
Mhm.
somehow in reality marami din talagang dream weddings na medyo mahirap siya itupad. It's because of the budget constraints. So
Mhm.
ang ginagawa namin as an event stylist, trabaho namin magbigay sa inyo ng options. Trabaho din namin magbigay sa inyo ng alternatives in order for us to make your dreams a reality. So gusto namin ng ano ganito, ganyan, and I want okay, somehow what you are choosing is an imported flowers like this and
Mhm.
like that. If kaya natin, we will provide them to you. Somehow,
Mhm.
if medyo mahirap siyang i-achieve, we also have local flowers, ganito, and then a specification on the details, ang botaniers natin. I want it dried, ganito, ganito. So we give alternatives to the client. Somehow, in terms of prices, will always depend on the ideals kung ano ang gusto ni client. Meron din talagang client na very wise or medyo may idea sila on how much
Mhm.
the materials cost, how
Mhm.
much the event styling cost.
Right.
So ginagawa nila is they find their alternatives, and then kami na nag-i-enhance.
Mhm.
And then they also have the minimalist weddings. Somehow minimalist weddings, medyo meron kasi minimalist weddings na simple lang talaga, simple but important ang flowers. Yun, ginagawa
Okay.
ng artista most of the time yan siya.
Oo.
Meron din kaming minimalist na minimalist na tawag nito yung low budget. So
Mhm.
sometimes meron din naman kaming real flowers, meron din naman kaming aesthetic flowers. Sometimes we give the options na
Mhm.
if you want, we can mix the real flowers with aesthetic ones. In
Right.
that way,
Right.
your
Mas
guest, or
makakatipid silang konti.
yeah, they will not
Yes.
know which one is real, which one is not.
Yeah.
So it will still depend. Oo.
Mhm. Na-imagine ko si Brian na kunwari ako yung bride. Sabi ko, gusto ko kasi ito, gusto ko ito. Tapos wala na sa budget. Sasabihin ni Brian, well, yung flyers na gusto mo. Na-imagine ko, ano mo ako, iti-tame down mo ako. Well, based on the budget na gusto mo, ganito, ganyan. Okay, may question
Diba?
dito. Ito, live question to from Rochelle. Shout out sa mga viewers natin. So, Rochelle Saiza Paat. Sabi niya, can you share your insights regarding black motif na wedding? Ayan. Hello, Miss Rochelle.
Miss
Comment
Rochelle.
down below kung saan ka watching from where, Miss Rochelle, para alam natin. Ayan. What's your comment?
Yeah. Actually, black weddings, medyo risky siya. Somehow, risky in a way na mahirap siyang ibagay. Hindi kasi lahat ng weddings bagay on a black motif wedding. Hindi din kasi lahat applicable. So it will still depend. Perhaps, in a black motif wedding, kailangan natin, merong mga styles na magbagay specifically on black motif weddings. If naayos yan siya ng maayos, successful ang wedding. Somehow, if medyo na pabayaan ang styling on a black motif wedding, medyo risky siya na we will have feedbacks after the wedding. So medyo risky din siya. Ang not compared to white, si white kasi moderator yan siya na color. So bumabagay siya in almost all colors. So ang mangyari niyan is mapili talaga si black. So ang kailangan na kay black on black motif weddings is dapat bagayan siya ng maayos, pilian siya ng maayos. Medyo we need a specific details on black motifs. Kasi choosy din
Yes.
talaga siya.
Yes, ang ganda ng sinabi mo. Parang doon papasok yung execution. Kailangan classic
Correct.
and elegant pa din. Kasi kung hindi, posibleng maging tsaka talaga yung all black na
Totoo.
theme.
Magiging Halloween.
Ayan. So pagka ganun, dapat talaga mag-event stylist ka. Huwag ka mag-DIY. Di ba? Baka mamaya hindi ma-execute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, so here's another question. Okay. What is the most requested wedding theme based in your experience?
Yes. On my experience, kasi every event stylist has its own approach. Iba-iba ang styles ng event stylist. Somehow, if you are a couple na medyo nag-research sa mga event stylist that you have in your place, alam mo kung ano ang specialization ng isang event stylist. For me, ang requested mostly is medyo natural greenery, classic greenery or rustic greenery, and rustic boho. yun yung medyo ano talaga
Most requested.
parang yeah. So kasi on most of my portfolio ginagawa ko aside from white, ginagawa ko yung green as a moderator color. So kahit pa pink, uh, uh, earth tone or hard color ang request ng couple, I use greens as my moderator color. Somehow, if may request din talaga, may couples din talaga nag-request na I don't want to see any green in my wedding. So, that's a time na ini-improvise ko na. Talagang sunod tayo on the details. So, we will not see any green on your wedding, on your reception, on your ceremony. So, lahat tayo all white and pink or all white and peach. So, meron tayong earth tones. We will follow light brown, peach, and old rose um, or burnt orange. So it will depend. It will depend. So, and then,
So
yeah,
yung ulitin natin so yung mga most requested, sabi mo kanina is yung
greenery.
boho rustic, greenery, classic green. Ayan, okay. Yes.
Yes
Okay.
po.
Ngayon, Brian, dito sa Worldwide Weddings, gusto namin pinuput on the spot yung mga namin, expert. Pinuput to the test namin kung talaga bang expert kayo. Hindi, of course, expert ka talaga. So, but we wanna make it real by bringing in real brides or grooms. And so we have a guest. Ano tayo ngayon? Bride or groom? Bride. So we have a guest bride tonight and she will be asking you questions. Okay? So are you ready? Yes.
Yes,
Let's
yes.
bring her inside. Come on in, Miss Nina.
Hello, good evening.
Hi. Hi, Miss Nina. Good
Hi, Miss
evening.
Nina. Can you tell us first where are you from? When do you plan to get married? And where do you plan to get married?
Okay, I'm from Muntinlupa. We plan my fiance and I plan to get married sometime in Jan of 2023. So that's 2 years pa from now. Pero ngayon pa lang, I'm starting to plan already para hindi ako ma-stress when it comes to too close to the wedding date already. We plan to get married also somewhere in Las Piñas.
All right. Okay, so Nina, I hope I know you heard everything mga shinare ni Brian. May natutunan na tayo kay
Yes.
Brian, no? So, why don't you go ahead and ask your questions?
Brian, super helpful what you've mentioned so far, and I really like your work.
Thank
But I just
you.
have a few questions, which I think siguro some of our soon-to-weds will also benefit from. So
Yes,
yung
sure.
first
Thank
is, I
you.
think you touched on this already in your in what you've said so far. Pero I wanted to ask, like, what are the benefits of hiring a wedding stylist? At what
Mm.
point or in what situation should I look into hiring a wedding stylist?
Uh, well, basically, marami actually. There are lots of, a number of lists na advantage on hiring us. Ang preference din kasi ng client is that if gusto mo na we will go into yung details on your wedding will be more specific, then probably you will need us. So we will watch over the styling from your wedding gown, the dresses, so and on everything. So basically, the possibility of having your wedding a perfect wedding is near to parang totoo. So yung paminsan kasi ang hindi mabayad-bayaran sa isang wedding is the peace of mind, the peace of mind na baka ang wedding ko or ang wedding cake ko is lumpia or ang ano ko is like this, like that. So that's where we came. That's where we come in. So we will check. Actually, prior ng wedding, marami na kami ginagawa na checking niyan. So we come with you on your fittings. We come with you on your meetings for your wedding cakes. We come with you sa prenup dresses, on everything that involves styling. So we will guide you actually on your wedding, what to choose. Yung sometimes most of the time opinion namin will matter. It's because we are the second opinion. kami yung nagdo-double check if yung yung options ninyo is okay. At least you have a second option with us. Sometimes, pag hindi din kami sure,
Mm-mm.
that's a time na ina-ask din namin on our co-stylists.
Yeah.
We have actually. We have experts. Hindi kami ang expert for the wedding gowns. We have the couturers. So we will also ask for their opinions. We have the chefs for the wedding cake. We have the prenup stylists for the prenups, for the outfits, for everything. Somehow, when it comes to detail by detail, we will check on each detail for your wedding. The menu card. Are the menu card in place like this? Are the colors of the cutleries that we will use for your presidential on your wedding is like this, and is it positioned like this? Is your name card, is the name card of your ninong placed on a specific chair, on a specific table? So each detail, chine-check namin yan hanggang sa invitation card, hanggang sa pag sayaw ninyo on your first dance, hanggang sa pagpasok ninyo on the ceremony, on the reception. So lahat-lahat, we will actually check on those. So if you are the bride that is more specific on the details of your wedding, well, you need to get a wedding stylist.
Yun.
Somehow, yeah, maraming wedding stylist na magagaling. You need to check on the wedding stylist as well kung ano yung expertise nila.
Yan. Parang nakikita ko, no, habang ina-explain ni Brian, parang it fits a certain personality, a certain kind of bride. Na kung ikaw yung bride na meticuloso ka, gusto ko ganito itsura, ganito, ganito, ganito. So, dun papasok sa event stylist, then you will have peace of mind. Kasi, kumbaga, yung pagiging makulit mo na bride, alam mo na yung event stylist mo ganun din. So, nandun yung peace of mind mo sa kanya.
Mm-mm. But
Very
yeah,
good
parang there
question.
are so many things that I realized na parang I haven't thought of yet na details. Ayun nga. Kasi parang I guess most brides at this point just have like a peg in mind. So parang there are a lot of other things pala that need to be decided on, no?
Yeah.
So yeah, you mentioned towards the end of your answer also that it's important to be able to choose between all of these wedding stylists who are now parang offering also their packages. So my second question is, what are basic things to remember when choosing among all of these options for wedding stylists?
If you're asking about how to choose a good wedding stylist, somehow different wedding stylists have different approach, different styles. So may sarili kaming wedding styles na ginagawa. So it will always depend. A good point is that you need to check on the wedding stylist that you will have. Uh, I-check mo kung yung peg mo for your wedding is very much likely for this specific wedding event stylist. It's because meron din kasi naman na yung couples na nag-complain kasi I want this one, I want that one. Pero pagdating ng wedding, iba ang output. It's because perhaps the event stylist, the specialization of this event stylist, yung style niya is different on what the bride wants, what the couple wants. Iba ang approach na kinasanayan ng isang specific wedding stylist, pero kinuha mo, it's different from what you want for your wedding. So a good point on this is do a research. Wedding will only come once in your life, so let's provide time to research on a specific wedding stylist, kung ano yung mga trabaho na nagawa niya, who he worked with, kasi magiging important yan siya pagdating na ng wedding mo. So tulad ng mga sinasabi ko sa maraming mga brides mga client ko, is that you will only cry once in your wedding. It's either you cry for tears of joy or you cry for dismay. So ayaw nating doon tayo sa
Oh my
dismay, di
God.
ba? So you better cry for a tears of joy.
Joy!
So
Tears
kaya
of joy tayo! Tears of joy!
correct.
Yeah. Hopefully, ganun nga.
So you need to choose a good event stylist that fits for your ideals.
Yeah, the
Yeah, no.
style.
Oo.
Ganda!
Okay.
Ang ganda, ang
Pinapagayan
ganda.
Thank
talaga
you.
yung ano. Yeah.
Oo.
Okay. All right.
I love it. Okay. Do you have one more?
Yeah, I have one more
Yes,
question.
go, go.
Sige. So, what is your creative process like in making designs for a client?
Yes. Oo, alam mo maraming nagtatanong niyan. Well, ang ginagawa ko is that before the client knows about me or magkano ba ang kailangan niya i-prepare, the first question that I would like to ask is that ano ang ideal setup mo or what is your peg for your wedding? Give me your ideal wedding if kaya natin i-provide sa inyo, and so that I will know how to come out, how to make a concept out of your ideas. And then most of the time ginagawan ko naman ng sketches, ginagawan ko ng perspective ang client, so para ma-meet actually yung ideals niya on what I'm trying to perceive. So paminsan kasi merong clients na wala talagang idea on kung saan siya umpisahan. So that's the time that I will give out my concept. This is my concept out of the idea that you gave me. So if it fits your standard, so that's the time na I'll give a specific details on the concept. So that's where the sketches comes in. That's where the budget comes in. That's where the details come in. Meron akong specific areas that most likely we will touch during the preparation. So like the stage, I will give you a specific design for the stage, specific design for the presidential, specific design for the dance floor, and then we will meet halfway. So is this possible? And then do we have a go signal that we will
Mm.
execute this one? Or sometimes naman, kasi hindi maiwasan na we have clients na, sir, medyo expensive yung ganito na klase. Do we have any other concepts other
Alternative.
this one na hindi malayo, na medyo cheaper or medyo
Mm.
budget friendly? So that's the time we will give alternatives. Yes, we can provide you ganito, ganito, ganito. If we cannot achieve this one, we can provide you like this, and like this. So option A, option B, option C, and then that's where we meet the ideas of the clients, yung ideas ng bride and groom na gusto nila for the styling. And then that's the time that we will realize if it's a go signal, and then that's the time na um, i-meet na natin yung yung parang perspective. So if
Mm.
mag-provide na ako ng perspective, so during the final suppliers meeting that is usually done 2 weeks or a week before your wedding, you will know what will happen to your wedding reception. You will know what will happen to your wedding ceremony. So para at least medyo less ang tense ng couple, medyo less ang worries ng bride na what if ganito, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. So ang burden of yung parang, kasi hindi maiwasan sa couple na may stress talaga before the wedding day. And somehow on these steps that I usually make, ito yung parang bibigay sa kanila ng peace of mind na okay na magandang execution during the wedding day. So which is so far naman effective naman siya, I mean based on my experience, parang okay naman siya. So yeah, I hope I answered your question, Ma'am Nina. Ha?
Yes.
So
Yes, you did. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Actually, ang dami nating viewers nagre-react, ganyan. So, people are watching from all over, like Fairview, Novaliches, and then kanina
hi.
yung nag-inquire sa atin from Tagaytay pala siya. Ayan. So,
Yes.
everybody's watching. So, all right. So, thank you, Nina. May pahabol ka pa ba?
No, that's it for now.
Yes,
Thank
okay.
you, Miss
So, of course,
Nina.
thank you so much, Nina.
All
And then
right.
now, Brian, why don't you invite everyone to check out your Facebook page or your social media pages for more questions kasi mukhang maraming
Oo, parang
naengganyo.
maraming nabitin. Yes. You can message me. You can ask any questions. Just give me a message on my Facebook page. It's Grandeur by Brian Andrew Event Stylist. You can
Mhm.
also message me on my personal Facebook account. It's Brian Andrew Moscoso. You can ask me
Mhm.
any questions you want regarding event styling. I also cover event planning and coordination as well. And then yeah, anything under the sun, it involves your wedding, as long as kaya kong isagot, okay? So, pero
Yes,
kung about sa
lalo na yung mga taga Davao, 'di ba?
correct,
Shout out sa
lalo
mga
yung
taga
taga
Davao
Davao.
diyan. Yes, okay. All right, so of course, our online bridal fair is ongoing. Ongoing na po yung bridal fair natin, and you can certainly check out Brian in our online bridal fair. You click on his logo and he will lead you to his Brideworthy account, and you'll get the details of his other social media
Yes,
details as well. Okay, so,
yeah.
and remember, invite mo naman sila na magpunta sa bridal fair. May
Yes, go to,
mapapanalunan sila, di
oo nga
ba?
eh. Tama. So, you can visit us on Worldwide Weddings Bridal Fair. You can also visit us on Brideworthy
Yes.
so that you can have, you actually have chances of winning. Maraming prizes. We have lot of sponsors. Kung pwede lang i-spell out kaagad ni Miss Janae, ang sponsors, ang dami. Very much attractive ang prices. So if you are a wishful bride and wishful groom that will wed this year or next year, visit Worldwide Weddings Expo or Worldwide Weddings Bridal Fair, and you will win lots of prizes.
Yes, and ang
Thank
grand prize natin
you.
ay 100,000 pesos.
Correct.
100,000 pesos. Yeah. So,
Very lucky
just book
couple.
any supplier. Sana, di ba? May lucky ano
Correct.
tayo doon. Okay, so, just like I mentioned at the beginning, viewers, as you engage, we are going to raffle off 150 pesos load. So, let's flash our wheel of names now and malaman natin kung sino ba ang winner natin. Uy, marami kang supporter, Brian, no? Sabi, proud friend here.
Really?
Brian Andrew is the best.
Thank you.
Ayan. We also have another viewer watching from Pampanga, Davao City. Parang magkaiba yata
Hi.
yun.
Oh, actually, we have a place here in Davao City, na Pampanga. So
May place na Pampanga in Davao City.
yes,
I
it's
didn't
an
know
area.
that. Okay. Now I know. All right. Thank you for all our viewers. Now let's spin the wheel and let's see who's the winner. Come on. 150 pesos. Diba, nanood lang kayo, you get 150 pesos. Congratulations, Miss
Wow.
Kyla.
Miss Kyla, congratulations.
Yes, 150 pesos for you. Please message our page so that we can send you your GCash. Okay, so thank you once again. And of course,
Thank
marami pa
you.
tayong
Thank you
iba
very
pang mga
much.
experts na mafe-feature. But tonight, thank you, Brian of
Thank you very much,
Grandeur
Miss Janae. Thank you very
Events.
much kay Miss MJ, kahit wala siya.
Yes.
So, in regards to everybody, thank you very much for
Yes.
watching.
Okay, thank you. And of course,
soon to weds. Are you excited to win 5,000 pesos? Let's play an online treasure hunt of suppliers. Make sure you register in bit.ly/soon2weds. Talk and inquire about our online exhibitors, services, and packages at bit.ly WWPH Online Bridal Fair or in their social media pages. And ask for the treasure word. The more suppliers you talk to, the more chances of winning. One treasure word equals one raffle coupon. Submit the magic words you collected on or before July 7, 2021. We will validate your entries by checking with our wedding suppliers. All of the entries will be drawn on July 30 during the first day of our virtual expo. Enjoy wedding planning! Happy treasure word hunting! And be the lucky winner of 5,000 pesos.